when you were too lazy to present in front of a class for 10 minutes. Spend 7 hours editing a video essay instead with really bad Minecraft background gameplay to keep their attention. Sun Tzu, The Art of War.
Cartoon character.
Red.
Favorite color?
Red.
Kidding me. Favorite music genre?
Red.
Now I'm gonna be honest, I'm not the best person at speaking or writing scripts, especially ones that talk about like existing people, so this probably won't be like that good, but whatever, I don't care at this point, I'm too far into editing this. So Sun Tzu, basically he was this like really old wise guy who loved to make art out of war. I don't really know why, but he was like a great leader or something. No, there's actually like some conspiracy theories and evidence that suggests that he never even like existed and stuff. Anyways, that's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm here to talk about what he did and what made him a great leader. You see, Sun Tzu was smart. He realized that with an army, or with any squad of people, you have to have everyone working together on every part of a plan. The strategy, the tactics, the fighting, whatever it is, every part has to be combined or else it would fail. It's like making a cake. You can make a cake without a couple ingredients, but it won't like be very good. Or if you're missing certain ingredients, then you wouldn't even be able to have a cake at all. That sounds smarter in my head when writing it, but this project is actually due yesterday, and I'm only a fourth of the way through the script, so whatever, I'm just gonna roll with it. Okay, I'm gonna be completely honest, he didn't say this at all. I just included this because I saw it while researching, and I thought it was kind of funny. But the main reason is because I need to hit a 10-minute mark for the assignment, so this is just in here to make this a little bit longer. Anyways, here's the actual next quote. You see, Sun Tzu, smart leader guy, he knew that you can't really always like brute force a lane against the enemy, but humans obviously like they make mistakes quite a lot. There's probably at least 4 editing mistakes in this video, but like since humans make mistakes, at some point, even if it's like Sisyphus with the stone, you have to take like however many years, at some point they will end up like presenting an opportunity to defeat themselves. I mean, I would probably just like give up at that point. Like, I'm going up against a warlord who's like really smart like that, so I wouldn't even try. But anyways, you just have to like know when the opportunity arises basically, and just take advantage of it. Like, you gotta just like know, you know. Anyways, here's the next quote, I guess.
If fighting is sure to result in victory, then you must fight. Sun Tzu said that, and I'd say he knows a little more about fighting than you do, pal, because he invented it.
I mean, that's like a paraphrased version of what he said. Here's the full thing if you want to like, you know, pause and read through it. I'm just too lazy to read that long quote. But he's basically saying that, you know, if you're gonna win, like, no matter what, like, you know you're gonna win, there's no point in backing away from it. You should just fight or do whatever you're doing. Versus, if you're at, like, a guaranteed loss, then you probably shouldn't, like, go fight if, you know, because you know you're gonna lose. There's no point in fighting. Exactly like what I'm about to do. Graham, gotta go fireball this. Because, you know, I just knocked him off. I know I'm a guaranteed win this. So I'm gonna do that. Nice, okay. Anyways, basically what you have to do is you have to come up with a solid plan to make sure you can win, then fight, because if you, like, you know, if you know you're not gonna win, that's just kind of a waste of resources for literally no reason. You see, like, Sun Tzu often talks about, like, some stupid stuff like, oh, I can predict any battle just by, like, knowing my enemy. Like, you can't predict, like, the outcome of future events like that. Like, I mean, you can, like, okay. I mean, you can, like, kinda, you know, predict stuff. Yeah, like, okay, I don't know where I'm going with it. You can, like, think you can predict stuff, and you can probably get some of that prediction right. But you can't, like, 100% know, like, what's gonna happen in every battle just by knowing what your enemy's gonna do. So, yeah, he was, like, really overconfident with that. he was just like kind of a really cocky dude, to be honest. Here's another thing that sucked about him, is that he was, So Sun Tzu was like, he was like really reckless, if you haven't seen. He would always take like really extreme actions, that could potentially result in like a bunch of his men being killed, but then he would just like always say, this actually goes with him being overconfident, he would just like always say he could predict everything, and like he would just go in without hesitation. But due to like these extreme actions, it was like, you know, really reckless and dangerous. Sometimes it worked out, sometimes like everything was fine, but there was sometimes where like he would get his men killed because he thought that he could predict what the enemy was doing. Anyways, he also sucked because he had a... Yeah, pretty much, Sun Tzu, apparently, he had like a really bad temper, so he would get like really badly provoked by like even just the most simple insults ever. Like, you could basically call him like a butthead and he would like execute you or something. It probably wasn't that bad, but it was like, it was close enough to being that bad that I can probably say that. But yeah, so far from what I've learned, don't mess at all with this guy, because he will like get mad at you really easily if you disobey him. Anyways, in conclusion, okay, the final part, conclusion. Sun Tzu shows us how to be like a balanced leader, because he talks about like not making. Well, he talks about not making extreme actions that result in failure, but he also like talks about making extreme actions. But we're gonna talk about the good part, about when he doesn't talk about it. But like rather to take careful steps to achieve your goals, and how to look at clearly set traps and avoid them, which we can use quite a lot in our daily lives. Anyways, I'm not gonna elaborate on that. So basically, yeah, no, okay, that brings me close enough to my bare minimum, so I don't really care too much about continuing this. Okay, goodbye.
Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell.